fast foodies, I hope you're ready to bake. Well, Fast Foodie Nation, do I have a special review for you today? This may be the first ever, well, I'm not sure. I think I've done one or two of these kind of reviews before. But today, I'm bringing you a Fast Foodie baking review. That is why I have the crumbl cookie hat on. No, don't worry, I didn't get confused. I'm not posting a crumbl cookie review. Actually, I'm not sure when I'm going to be posting this. But it's not going to be a Tuesday. On Tuesdays, I post crumbl cookie reviews. So yeah, don't get confused. This is not a crumbl cookie review. This is, however, a cookie review. And as you guys heard, I am going to be baking some cookies. The reason why I'm going to be baking some cookies is because most recently when I was at Walmart. When I was most recently at Walmart, I stumbled upon, I was in the baking section, you know, where they have the chocolate chips, the flours, the maple syrups, all that jazz. And I saw something that made me do a double take. I saw two words, Halo Top. Now, I didn't get confused by the fact that I saw Halo Top at Walmart. You know, Walmart, I've bought Halo Top ice cream at Walmart multiple times. But the reason why I did a double take was because, as I mentioned, I wasn't in the ice cream aisle. I was in the baking aisle. And well, as far as I'm concerned, Halo Top makes ice cream, right? Well, they do. And they did. And they still do. But they also make cookies. Well, kind of. They make cookie mix. They also make brownie mix and mug cake mix. I think I actually already reviewed one of the mug cakes. But I also bought the cookie mix. And if you want to see a review of the brownie mix or a different flavor of the cookie mix, then guess what? You gotta do two things. The first is you gotta hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, because then you'll miss that review when I post it. And the second, you gotta comment down below, Parker, review some more of the Halo Top baking mixes and cookie mixes and brownie mixes and all that jazz. And I will go back to that Walmart and pick up some of the other products that Halo Top makes. But today we are just gonna be trying out this cookie mix. This is the peanut butter chocolate chip flavor. And on the back, again, actually recommends you to pair it with the peanut butter chocolate chip ice cream. But sadly, I don't have any of that in my freezer. They didn't, actually, they didn't have that flavor. I did go and check if they had it, but yeah, the Walmart, they had the cookie mix, but not the ice cream. They had different flavors. But as you guys can see, this is already opened. The reason why this mix is opened is, well, because I've already made the cookies. Well, I have mixed the cookie, made the cookie batter, and the cookies are currently in the oven. And I actually took some footage. I took a time lapse of me baking the cookies or making the cookies. There's 3 instructions you gotta do. You gotta heat, stir, and bake. And then my mom preheated the oven. I did the stirring, and the oven is doing baking. So I'll insert that footage here very shortly. But I'll just kind of read you the instructions, let you guys know what you need to make these cookies. It's actually really easy. All you need is 3 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of water. I assume most of you watching this review have, well, hopefully you have the water. I assume you all have the water, and you probably have the butter, so you should be able to make these. And it's really easy. All you do is you preheat the oven to 375. Then, although this was pretty interesting. They said to melt the butter, but let stand for 5 minutes to cool so the chocolate chips don't melt. But don't you put the cookies in the oven? Halo Top, if you're watching this, can you please explain to me why you need to let the butter cool so you don't melt the chocolate chips, but then you put the chocolate chips in the oven, which is probably hotter than the actual butter? I didn't understand that. If any of you guys know why Halo Top said to let the butter cool to not melt the chocolate chips, then yeah, drop a comment down below. Anyway, after you let the butter cool, you mix the water and the butter and the cookie mix in a bowl. I guess you could try mixing it in a plate, but that probably wouldn't go well. And then you take a cookie scooper, or at least I took a cookie scooper, and you drop the dough by rounded tablespoons, aka cookie scooper. Place 2 inches apart on an ungreased cookie sheet. And then, oh, I didn't read that part. I greased the cookie sheet. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the cookies. And then, yeah, you bake them. So I will insert that footage right now. And I guess Baking Parker will talk to you next. All right, we just finished mixing the dough. It was relatively easy. I'm sure I'll talk about it more in the review. But because there are no eggs in here, we don't have to worry about getting salmonella. So I'm going to try tasting the dough as is, because we all know that the real test of any cookies is the dough. Halo Top may be onto something here. Just wait and see for the real deal now. So as you guys can hear, the timer is done, which means the cookies may be done. As I told you guys, I only put it in for 12 minutes, so they may need to be in for 2 more minutes. Let's find out. Ooh, look at that. I think it could use a little bit more time, so I'll set the timer for another 2 minutes, and then we'll check back. Alright, it has been 14 minutes, and the cookies probably could have used a little longer, but I'm impatient, it's getting late, and I want my cookie. So, here is what the peanut butter chocolate chip Halo Top cookie looks like. It is a little soft, but we'll still be able to eat it. Now, oh, I probably should mention, Halo Top, they're known for, light ice cream, healthier stuff. So per cookie, as I mentioned, this makes 16 cookies. And yeah, I would say if you use a cookie scooper, you'll get about 16 if you don't eat any of the dough before baking it. But per cookie, you get 60 calories, 1 gram of protein. So not a lot of protein, but yeah, only 60 calories. Not bad. See, the chocolate chips melt anyway. I don't understand that. That's pretty good. It's quick, easy, tastes good. Honestly, although, I just realized something. It says 80 calories right here, but on the back it says 60 calories. Maybe it's probably the butter. That's probably what it is. It must be the butter. Yeah. So the butter probably adds an extra 20 calories per serving. That makes sense. But back to the cookie. I mean, as I mentioned, it probably could have used a little bit longer in the oven. But it tastes like a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. Now, does this taste like a crumbl cookie? No, it doesn't. But it's also not 800 calories, So you gotta give and take. Can't have it all. You can't. What's that saying? You can't have your cake and eat it too, or something like that. I don't know. But at the end of the day, if you're looking for a little healthier, well, I want to say healthier, but a little less unhealthy cookie mix, and it's, as I mentioned, it's quick, easy. It takes literally 5 minutes to prepare. Popping them in the oven. Yeah. It's a great choice. For ratings, 9 out of 10. Now, yeah, okay, take that with a grain of salt. This is a 9 out of 10 for a packaged cookie mix. So if I was comparing this to a crumbl cookie, it would probably be closer to like a 7 out of 10. But still, a great cookie. And yeah, you could have like 8 of these yeah, 8 of these or 1 crumbl cookie. That really puts it into perspective, doesn't it? But I hope you guys enjoy this review. Let me know in the comments down below if you tried any of the cookie mixes or baking mixes, mug cake mixes. We'll see you in the next one. If you made it to the end of this video, then I'm sure that you want to become a fast foodie as well. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And to see exclusive behind the scenes footage, then you can head on over to Instagram and follow the Fast Foodies at Fast Foodies Review.